Welcome. It's an honor to meet you on the mat. Today's practice is a quick full body opener that works to stretch and strengthen the major muscle areas, making it a great addition to your weekly routine. Begin in an easy seat whenever you're ready. As we settle in and begin to bring awareness to our breath, I also want to remind you to modify this short practice in any way that you see fit. Breathing nice and full, allowing yourself to be here. Take one more big breath in and gently come onto the hands and knees, tabletop position. Reaching the fingertips forward, coming into a nice active child pose. So sending the hips back towards the heels, steepling the fingers and pressing away, really opening up through the upper back. Perhaps feeling a nice stretch along the side of the body, the sides of the shoulders, the triceps. Noticing what you feel. Finding about 2 or 3 more breaths here. Before gently raising the chest, planting the left forearm and reaching the right fingertips high. Feeling the front of the shoulder expand. Exhale to replace, and inhale to switch. Sweep the left arm high, squeezing the shoulder blades. And exhale to release. Coming back down onto the forearms, lifting the hips, tucking the toes, dolphin pose. Take your time to open up through the backs of the legs, keeping a nice bend in the knees if you need to. Pressing through the hands, lengthening through the spine. Finding a few breaths to soften where you can. Staying in a static dolphin pose, or maybe taking a few breaths to reach the heels up, working through the backs of the ankles and the calves. Coming down onto the knees, preparing for some rounds of cat-cow. Mobilize through the spine as you connect to the rhythm of your breath. Inhale, take the gaze up, and exhale, round through the back. Nice and big. Full body expression. Feeling grounded, close to the mat. Returning back through a neutral spine, crossing the feet at the ankles and sitting in staff pose. Flexing the feet, sending energy out through the soles. Big breath in. And on your exhale, let the palms rest on the thighs. Being ready and open to receive this day, whatever it shall bring for you. Bending the right knee, placing the foot on the inside of the left thigh. Taking your time to slowly walk the hands towards the left foot on every exhale. Lengthening on your in-breath and folding on your out-breath. We're here for a little bit. Find some surrender. Being with your breath, with your body. Reaching for the left foot. Crossing the left hand to the inside of the foot, the right hand over the left, reaching for opposite sides of the feet. And as you pull yourself closer to the foot, we start to try to peek in between the arms as you rotate, starting to feel a little stretch in the side body, the lower back. And as you continue to breathe and open, we rotate even more, allowing the right arm to lift overhead. Finding any movements here that feel good, opening up through the hips, finding a last big breath, and then opening up to the side of the mat for wide-legged straddle. Taking care to flex the feet, really root down through the sit bones, hands come to heart center. Inhale and exhale, shoot them out in front of the shoulders. Slowly folding forward, but keeping nice strength in the hips. Working through mobility and flexibility as you strengthen. A strong body is a healthy and happy body. On this next exhale, release any worries that have flitted into your mind. And on your inhale, carefully sweep the legs around, coming back into staff pose. Take a breath to reset, and then bend the left knee, folding over the right leg in your own time. Breathing in peaceful thoughts, and breathing out what you no longer need to carry. Every day is a new day, a new chance to start again. Let yourself feel all of the opportunities. Allow yourself to open up to them. Staying with your breath, carefully finding your cross of the arms, this time the left is on top, as you sink down. And when you're ready, attempting to peek through the little arm window as you begin to slowly rotate. Find what feels good in this movement. Changing anything that you need. Big, steady breaths. And in your own time, lifting up and making your way into frog pose, still facing the long edge of the mat. Taking a few breaths to relax in this position, allowing the groins to open, perhaps shifting back and forth. Preparing for our next sequence, our standing flow. So take this rest time, even if it's not your favorite position. Deepening with every breath. Big breath in and out. Finding 2 to 3 more rounds. And carefully pressing up, taking the right knee underneath the hips and extending the left, placing the heel in line with the knee. Inhale, reach up and turn towards the left leg, half splits. If you can, take the hands up off the mat while sending your chest forward, one big breath. And shift your weight into a low lunge. Arms extend as you reach the chest towards the knee. Connect to the core. Hold your body strong, shoulders down. Staying here, or we can kick the right leg up, trying to send the heel towards the hips. And on your next breath, reach the right arm back, reaching for the heel. Getting a nice quadricep stretch. Release the back leg, plant the right fingertips, and reach the left arm for the back foot. Big breath. Let the left knee fall towards the side, coming onto the edge of the foot. Windmill around, nice high runner's lunge. And then extend the left leg, pyramid pose. Point the toes at your face, flex the foot. Reach through the crown of the head. Plant the left foot, extend your hips, reach them back, triangle pose. Turning the back foot, finding length on all sides. Lift up nice and strong, point the toes to the corner of the mat, palms meet. And exhale, warrior 2 to the back of the mat. Your right knee is bent. Warrior 1 or high lunge. And exhale, drop the left knee, low lunge, reach back, half splits. Preparing for the other side. Hands come to heart. Connect to your strength. Make this transition as smooth as you can. Shift your weight into low lunge, extend the arms forward. Beautiful, big breath in. Perhaps kicking the back foot up. Finding some nice hamstring strength. Squeeze through the back legs, and then take your left hand, really pulling the foot into the hips to stretch the front of the leg, opening up the psoas. Exhale, release, plant the left fingertips, reaching back, nectar of the moon. Big breath. And exhale, runner's lunge up on fingertips. And then straighten the legs, pyramid pose. Right leg flexed, right foot flexed. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Shift into your triangle pose. Right fingertips can be on the mat, on the ankle, on the shin. And And connect to your core, reaching up nice and strong. Turn to the wide edge of the mat, palms meet. Exhale, hands to heart, find one breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two to the front of the mat, left leg bent. Sweep it up, warrior one or high lunge, your choice. Lower the right knee. And this time come into a kneeling pose, both knees on the mat. Finding a twist with each exhale. Noticing the cadence of your breath. Moving at your own pace. Taking about 3 twists on each side. And when you're finished, we can sink the hips down, reach the hands behind the toes, and lift the hips towards the sky, opening the entire front body, shoulders and hips. Pressing back up and sending the chest down into a nice wide-legged child pose. Ending our practice here today. Let yourself be. Whatever you feel, wherever you're at, give yourself, your body, your mind a moment to rest. Letting the sound of your own breath soothe you and comfort you. There's nothing else more important in this moment. And staying here, or lifting up onto the knees, finding one final breath together. I thank you so much for joining me today on the mat, and I look forward to the next time we meet. Have a blessed day, my dear friend.